Rightio, so today what we're going to do is weld this tow hitch probably just straight in here, I reckon, off the back of this grader. So the idea of that is it'll enable me to go grading, tow this trailer behind me with this quad on the back, maybe a couple of other things. But the main reason for it is so I can, because I'm out here solo 90% of the time, it's not a good idea to go grading in this old machine with nothing, just me and the machine. If I'm far from home and I break down, that's it, then I'm fucked. I'll be either walking home, well, yeah, it's just, it can't really go down that way. So I've got a couple of A-frames around here, one that I made up that enables you to tow the motor car behind the grader. But then me and the old man were sort of having a chat and decided that maybe the best route is to take this old trailer around with me with the quad, and then that way obviously it's lighter to lug around too, and it just means I don't have to skull drag this good car everywhere. And yeah, then if I run into trouble I can just jump on the quad. At least I've got something with me, you know. We don't really use this to tow. I wasn't sure if I was going to weld this in or not, because we have recovered trucks, you know, when we're carting cattle get bogged on dunes. We do use the grader to pull them out. Come on, old girl. Thought bugger it. It, you know, doesn't happen that often, to be honest, and worst comes to worst, I think we'll still be able to use something back here to pull trucks out if we absolutely need to. And the easiest way is for me to just weld this straight in. So we've actually just started mustering a couple of days ago. So we're sort of in the middle of doing that, and there's a couple of roads that need grading. One in particular that's just rough as all shit. It's proper chopped out, hasn't had a blade on it for a long time. So I want to try and get this old girl going and do a couple of cuts up and down that road. Also changed the thermostat out just in here. She's been running hot. It's been sitting here for a long time, so want to get this job done, fill it up full of coolant, put some air in the tyres, fire it up, and we charged up the batteries too. I had them on charge for a couple of nights because they were buggered. Hopefully it's fixed the overheating problem. We'll see how we go. I tell you what, I love these little bloody Yamaha 2.8. Easy to lift around, like just one bloke. You put fuel in them, they'll pump for 12 to 15 hours, like run a bore. And yeah, run a welder, no worries. So it'll burn 2.5s, no worries, but like for this job I'll use 3.2s and it'll get it done. So yeah, they're bloody good, eh? Right, well, so we did 3 passes, 3 runs either side. Not the neatest job, to be honest, but she'll stay there. Fingers crossed. That's good. I don't know whether I'll have to remove these bloody things here. This is like for a spare tyre carrier. We don't really use it though, because you know they block the radiator, so you want as much free air flowing through that as possible. So if it's gonna be no good on the drawbar, I'm thinking it might work. This has come out a fair bit. The drawbar, it might be right. Not exactly going to be doing, you know, crazy turns with the grader while the trailer's hooked up. Well, you wouldn't think. I mean, you never know, but we'll see how it works. I reckon I might be able to get away with leaving them. Although these bits here could also foul on that upright, that bit of steel, that plate there. I'll just have to hook it up and see. This little sucker here. I'm gonna try and pump up these bloody grader tyres with this thing. Probably gonna blow it up, to be honest. So, we'll try this out. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna work. I think we're gonna blow it up, to be honest. But we're gonna try and get 30 PSI in each tyre. Right, so it's 11:30 at night. I'm just gearing up to head out because I've just received a low water level warning on our main trucking yard tank. There's a yard full of cattle in there. There's probably, maybe 2,000 head in that yard. So we've got 2 bores that can potentially feed that yard, and I started this evening. It was sitting at almost 90%, the tank. So I started one of the bores, and I thought surely that'll be enough to keep us up overnight, and it's not. So I'm gonna have to top that engine back up, get it running. Basically, it'll still be running, but I'll drive past and stick more fuel in it so it keeps running for, you know, into tomorrow. And then I'll have to go to the other bore and start that. So we've got 2 running in there tonight. Hey, Mr. Henry! What's the problem, mate? What have we got going on? Broken.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Well, that little compressor was never going to do it, so I've just been out west on our boundary to pick up this big compressor from our old grader camp. Filled up a few jerrys for the dogs, but also for the radiator for the grader. So we'll get back there, try and finish this radiator job, and then fill it all up with coolant, air up tyres, and see how we go. Rightio, so we'll drain this old coolant out, and then we got brand new gear to go back in. This is a concentrate, so I'm just going to mix it with this water that I got here. Obviously I'm supposed to use clean, like soft demin water, demineralized water, but you know, old girl, it's right. The water out at the bore that I just got this water from is real good water. This house water is no good. I use it for showering and, you know, washing machine and whatnot, but you can't drink it. It's real hard, harsh water, and eventually destroys washing machines and everything. So anyway, we'll drain this shit out and we'll be right. So me and the old man actually only did this not that long ago, really. As you can see, it's all brand new coolant. But this new coolant we got here, it's a concentrate and it's the red gear, so it can't really or shouldn't really mix them. Whether or not it would matter in an old girl like this, I don't know. But you know, we don't need to do that. We've got 40 litres of concentrate. We'll just drain this shit out and stick the new stuff in it. So I couldn't finish this the other day, so I took this out, took the old thermostat out, cleaned up all the mating surfaces here, put a new gasket in, put a new thermostat in, got a new bit of hose here, but didn't really have hose clamps. Cat forgot to give them to us, so I've got them now so I can chuck them on. The bloody wind today is just fucking insane. We'll stick these 2 bloody hose clamps on. Right, well, just had the 2 batteries up here at the homestead on charge for a couple of days, got them back to 100. God, it's a windy prick of a day. proper windy. So anyway, we'll stick these batteries in and see if we can fire it up. It's been sitting here for a long time. Run it for a couple of minutes, get the water circulating around the motor and whatever. Check that. Yeah, see how we go. Alright, well, we'll give the old girl a good heat. Oh, what a fucking delight. Listen to that. That is bloody excellent. Getting there. Oh, we did it. Thank Christ for that. Get out the road, mate. Just thinking, back the rig up and might actually be no worries to just unload it by hand straight onto here. I'll try that. Well, that's handy. I'm gonna have to get a whole new wheel for that. But that little lip there is good. It can just sit there like that and balance itself out. Well, we'll see if we can fire this bloody thing up. It's got good oil in it and a bit of fuel. See how we go. It's been sitting out in the Western Grader camp for a couple of years, eh? Sounds like it wants to go. It's bloody close. Yeah, oh, come on. Nearly there. Well, I for the life of me cannot get this bloody thing firing up. It's been sit forever. Needs a bit of attention. It bloody nearly went. I'm going to try this little thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to blow up trying to push that much pressure into these. I'm only 30 psi each tyre, but I don't know if it's going to like it. It's got a tank on it, so I don't know. We'll see how we go. Just got to change over this fitting to suit this bloody airline. The poor little thing. We'll see how we go. I'm going to do this tyre first because it's the most flat. And then if that doesn't blow up, I'll do that one because it's the most second most flat. And then if it's alright, yeah, I'll do the other two at the back and then go to the front. So, well, it's working. It's putting air in the tyre. It's gone from 20 to 23 or 4. But the compressor cycle's on pretty quick and I don't want to hammer it because try not to blow it up. So I'm basically letting that fill up, letting the tank fill up, letting the compressor cycle off, and then I dump as much air as I can into the tyre, and then when it cycles back on I stop. I think I'm at 30. I'm just going to get a tyre gauge to double check. What you doing under there, boy? Bailey, what are you doing? Hey? Well, let's have a look if I can get this bloody thing on here. $25.5. Oh, we'll keep going, I suppose. Look at the state of this bloody thing. Don't even know if I want to be putting any air in it. It's standing right in front of it. Well, I'll be buggered. We got it done. I didn't do the front two, not going to worry about them. They look alright and probably less weight up there. Got the 4 rears done. 30 in each one. Far out, did a good job. Pretty much the last job before we get carried away grading is I want to try and jam some grease into it. They say all the grease nipples are totally rooted on this thing. I don't even know if I'm going to get any in, but can only try. Now there's one in particular I really want to try and get to. I want to try and do all the steering arms and the blade arms, but there's one or two on this bloody fan here on the other side. Really want to try and get some grease in there. Look out! What the bloody hell? Well, bloody excellent. Road's coming along nicely. And the new thermostat seems to be doing its job, and there's no leaks or anything there, so we did it properly. And she's not getting hot. And I'm grading in, what am I, second, third low. So 7 kilometers an hour, pretty good going. And you know, in this bloody deep sand, climbing these dunes, she's just no worries, eh? Bloody pretty good machine. Back in the old machine this morning. I want to try and get a fair bit done today. This one road in particular that I was on yesterday for a bit is absolutely buggered. It's proper sand and it's just proper corrugated out now. So I really need to get onto it. And there's a road down the back along the southern range that's pretty overgrown, and it was only one cut through it. So I want to try and get it 2 cuts wide, open it up, see how much we get done today. It's going to be a big day. So it's proper slow going on this sort of country. just bloody the rocky stuff has the, you know, blade bouncing around heaps. Don't want to go too quick, just fucking risk breaking something, you know. So bog cog first, low. So yeah, reduced from 7k an hour down to 1 or 2. I haven't actually checked, but walking pace. Probably slower than walking pace actually, but that's alright, we'll get there. Well, it's lunchtime, and I tell you what, it's nice to shut this thing off and not have to fucking listen to it for 5 minutes. It's good wearing the earmuffs though, but still, a bit of peace and quiet now. Well, that's not ideal. Well, that'll do, 4 o'clock. Gives me enough time to head back home on this little quad here. It's going to take a while. Time to go home, eh? We got bloody crate stuck on this side of the sand hill. Old mate's trying to reverse over, he's getting stuck. We got to put air back in these trailers so I can pull them over with the grader. No luck, got to have another crack, eh? Surely this time round, eh? Traction control and all that bullshit turned off. Piece of piss. Now the fun bit begins. Gotta be honest, I don't like me chances. Gotta try and get over this fucking thing. Come on, old girl. Well, we're back for round 2. Try and hit it up while the sand's fucking cold. Fucking hell. Bobtail and everything, you gotta be kidding. Oh shit. Look at that with the cold sand. It's like even a little bit damp. Big difference.